You gotta motivate.
Get up and keep going.
Celebrate.
This life you've been holding.
Demonstrate
your love and devotion.
And everybody get up and get up. It's time to get it moving, y'all. Step up your game. You gotta motivate.
Get up and keep going.
Celebrate.
This life you've been holding.
Demonstrate
your love and devotion.
And everybody get up and get up. Motivate.
Get up and keep moving.
Celebrate.
This life is no illusion.
Demonstrate
the skills you've been using.
And everybody get up and get up.
And welcome back to yet another review by Zombill. In today's review, we're going to take a look at a juice, or I should say a few juices, that come to us by way of a juice company called EL-RYNA, which is from Malaysia. Before I start, I must point out I did receive these free of charge for the purpose of conducting a review, but my opinion of the products remain true, honest, and accurate as always. Now, you gotta bear with me on this because a couple of these labels have gotten smudged, and it was because of how they were transported. You know, stuff coming from Malaysia to the United States took a while to get here. I've had them for a little while, so I let them steep. And these labels, though, it's like they were, I believe they might have been printed on a high-quality personal printer, which might explain how come the ink rubbed off on them. But I do know what the flavors are, and so you just have to bear with me on this. The first one we're going to take a look at is this one here, which is called Tiger Tears. And you can see the label here. It says EL-RYNA Premium E-Juice. And they have the milligram right there. It's a 6 milligram. And it says for E-Cig only. So, a little bit different than what we're used to here in the United States, for sure. Because there's not a whole lot of information on these labels. But that's what makes me think that they're printed from a high-quality personal printer. Because the label is still very professional, okay, and I mean they've got foreshadowing in the background, and oh, that's something I just now noticed. The PGBG is actually located above the milligram, which I know you can't make that out too well because it's not clearing up. But it does say 50-50. EL-RYNA does come in 50-50 PGBG. So I have Tiger Tears in my IGO W4, which is on KTS, which I have dual microcoiled cotton wicked, and I need to add some more juice to it. Oh boy, what a way to do a review, huh? The other thing about their bottles is they come needle top, so that's nice. Okay, there we go. We got some juice on there. So let's put the top cap back on and have a vape. Alright. Now, Tiger Tears is basically a strawberry, watermelon, and mint. Ooh, very, very good. I have to give the flavor profile on this a 9 out of 10. It's awesome, okay? And there is no food coloring in EL-RYNA e-liquid. It's just the way that it's blended, and it's been steeping for quite a while. The throat hit on this, is very mild with a very cool inhale and very cool exhale. This has mint in it, not menthol, but mint, and it's very, very pleasant. The throat hit on this, I have to give this, I give this a 6 out of 10. A 6 out of 10 with a very cool throat hit. And that is my mild designation. Now, the vapor production, you've seen that. Very consistent. 9 out of 10. This is the one label that really, really took it, you know. And that's because there's been e-liquid that's ran down this label, and I wiped it off, and then that's what happened. It smudged everything off of it. But this is EL-RYNA's Blacko, okay, which you can see there. Now, what Blacko is Blacko is, let's see, I have it loaded here in this one. Yep. Okay. Blacko is a black currant and mint. So let's have a vape. This is a very sweet vape and very minty too. There's two different versions of Blacko. There is Blacko full on, and there's Blacko with less mint. This is the full on Blacko, and now I have a mosquito in here with me. But the taste of this, I've never had a black currant in my life, okay? And it's very fruity. I've heard of people having blackcurrant figs, and it makes, you know, the whole inside of their mouth purple and very sticky. So I can only imagine that that's what I'm tasting, which is very delicious, okay? Plus the mint they're using in this, very, very tasty. Here again, I give it a 9 out of 10. And the throat hit, I have to give it a 6 out of 10 again, because it has that cool going down and cool coming back up. In vapor production, bam. Which I forgot to mention, I have in my crown, which is dual microcoiled to about 0.6 ohms on my 722. Deep C, and you can see that there. It's been kind of rubbed off as well. But now, what Deep C is Deep C is a mango with. Yeah, a mango with mint. And I have that loaded in my IGO W5 on my black copper stingray, my black copper stingray, which I have dual microcoiled to 0.7 ohms. Now, there's two different versions of this too. There's Deep C, which is full on, and then there's Deep C less mint. So you can tell by that the less mint has less mint than the full on. So this one here is the full mint. Stupid mosquito. This has a very, very nice mango taste to it, as well as the mint. Oh my God. 9 out of 10 again. See, this whole line, I love it because every bit of it's fruity menthols. And El-RYNA has a customer for life with me because Fruity Menthols is like my #1, right next to custards, because those two, it's like both of them are tied for #1. But I give the flavor profile on this 9 out of 10. Throat hit, again, 6 out of 10 with the cool factor. And vape production, 9 out of 10. Very consistent and very plentiful. It's called Deep Mountain. Deep Mountain. And I have it loaded in my IoT, which is on KTS. And it's dual microcoiled for about 0.6 ohms. Cotton wicked. So let's have a vape. Now this one here, this one is my favorite out of all the El-RYNAs that I have. And this one is a jackfruit and mint. Oh, wow. I've never had the pleasure of having a jackfruit, okay, which from my understanding, a jackfruit is an exotic type fruit. Okay, so bearing that in mind, the flavor profile on this, I have to give a 10 out of 10 because this is just wow. This is incredible. And the throat hit is a 6 out of 10 with a cool factor, and the vapor production 9 out of 10, very consistent. So here's the last one we're going to look at, my peeps, and this one is called Jackfruit. Now this is from El-RYNA's regular line, okay, and you can see the jackfruit on the label, and it says for E-Cig only, 50/50, 6 milligram. And of course it says El-RYNA and jackfruit. So now this label actually looks like it was printed a little bit better than the premium labels, and you can tell I've actually vaped this one to death because I've got like a little less than half a bottle left. And these have all been 10 ml bottles, okay. Now the jackfruit, the regular jackfruit from the regular line, is my second favorite out of the ones that they sent me. So let's have a vape. But this is in the IGO L, which is on my Bobo, and I have it mega micro coiled for 1.5 ohms, which will be firing at 15 watts. Now, I could be wrong, but I think that the jackfruit on his regular line is pretty much Deep Mountain with less mint, okay? Because here again, this has mint in it, and this is jackfruit, but it's not a full-on mint like the Deep Mountain is. Or was it Deep Mountain? Yeah, that's right. It was Deep Mountain. So flavor profile on this, I got to give it a 9 out of 10. And the throat hit, I give it a 6 out of 10 as well. And the vapor production, let's just see that again real quick. Massive amounts of vapor production, very consistent. I give it a 6, or not, like 6. I give it a 9 out of 10 as well. So there you have it, my peeps. One of the foreign reviews that I'm doing during foreign reviews week. which will probably turn into 2 weeks. But major thanks goes out to EL-RYNA, which here again, I'll have the information for where you can go and get EL-RYNA. And if you want to visit his Facebook, here's his Facebook right here. Top-notch stuff, and it's from Malaysia. I honestly believe that their e-liquid standards are either the same par here in the United States or better. Because to have an entire line of e-juice that is that good, it's just phenomenal. So again, major props to EL-RYNA for sending these on to me. I hope you enjoyed the review. Please subscribe to my YouTube. And as always, my peeps and peepettes, happy vaping.